I do?
Can you push to the top?
This thing?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, there, you get that on video. Oh, golly.
You gotta twist it back a lot.
Oh, okay. All right.
There it
It's
is.
going to be a great video.
Yeah.
Leah learning how to use a selfie stick. Subscribe for more tips. All right. So, we're having a family debate. Although, 2 of the family debaters don't have a driver's license, so I'm not sure that they should really get a vote.
I think we should. I should. I'm close enough.
Elliot says we can no longer call it the gas pedal, and instead it should be called the diesel pedal.
Diesel pedal.
And this really stresses me out for some reason.
That's what it should be called.
I agree.
Or we could just call it the throttle.
No, you
Diesel
cannot.
Diesel pedal.
Diesel pedal.
Yeah.
All right, so there you go. As we teach our kids about driving, you have a brake and a diesel pedal. There you go.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way.
Okay, so I don't know how many weeks we've been in California, but
3?
where I thought that each place might be because of, like, we're in a kind of remote area or we're in a touristy area, and that was the reason for the grocery prices. It's clear that it's not, and just grocery prices are really that expensive.
It's
Like,
crazy.
It is crazy. So I know we talked about it, but like whatever our grocery budget we thought would be, as soon as we get to California,
Doesn't count.
that's not the grocery budget.
Hmm.
The only thing that was shocking is that in Yosemite, everything is super pricey, but the liquor is really, really cheap.
You wouldn't believe how cheap this.
Yeah.
The
It's a
whole
bargain.
booze aisle was like, oh my gosh.
And it's like
Yeah.
a huge booze aisle
Yeah.
for a small market.
Well, it's because you need to forget how much you're paying for groceries.
It worked.
Yeah.
It
Go
worked.
home and numb it a bit.
Mission
Yeah.
accomplished.
Good news, we have 5 days worth of groceries. Bad news, we can't afford it full time anymore.
So we did get dog food, and we did get snacks, and we did obviously get this bottle of rum. $244 for 5 days worth of food.
It's a lot of
I
money.
want to make like an emoji face, like the level of shock I
It
have.
must have been those 10-cent bags.
We did forget our bags, and so that was 60 cents of the expense. But wow, it's expensive.
$244.
So for the next half of the week,
Mm-hmm.
we will do a much better job of meal planning, and we will buy no snacks and no extras, and just get the foods we need.
Saturday, ramen. Sunday, ramen. Monday,
Breakfast, lunch,
ramen.
dinner, ramen.
Maybe we're allowed to have a grilled cheese.
On Tuesday, you're allowed to eat
Fancy
salsa.
Yeah.
On Tuesday, you're allowed to have straight
Okay.
only salsa.
Sounds good to me.
Right. Let's put our $244 worth of groceries away. Good news is it shouldn't take that long. It's not really that much.
6 bags.
Yeah.
6 bags.
First day in Yosemite National Park. We're all stoked, you know. Got up early, set an alarm. We're like, we know going down to the valley, there's some challenges with traffic, and it's going to be, you know, a little bit of a wait. We're getting there early, so it should be fine.
All right, full disclosure, we did wake up early. We didn't get out of bed quite as early as originally planned.
Early-ish.
Early enough.
Early enough. Yeah, earlier than normal.
Yeah.
And it's like I can't see how far they go down, but like even in the rear view, there's like people out of their car behind us. Like
It says 30-minute delays.
Yeah.
So we should have probably observed what time it was.
Yeah.
I didn't do that.
well, it's nice. We got a pretty view of the river over here, and
Yep. I've probably memorized the map at this point.
well, that's good.
Yeah.
At least you know we're not going to get lost. So yeah. So hypothetically, if you're coming to Yosemite, get here before 8:30, 9. Before that,
Yes. We will be coming back later in the week to the valley, and it will be earlier
earlier.
than today.
Yeah. Maybe go to bed a little earlier than 3 in the morning next time.
It was a good book.
It's a good book. Okay, I gotta move quick, but I just wanted to show. I mean, look at this view out the roof right now. It's out of control.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got a disabled vehicle up ahead. That's a terrible place to break down. Let's
Okay.
get that place now. All right, we gotta go.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
it was like disappointed. He's like, it's really pretty, but it's like, you know, just like Sequoia.
It's funny because as you're walking out here, oh, we're just, you know, here by the river, and then like you look up, and you're like, oh, we're trying to be quiet because somebody's clearly getting married out here.
I got married once.
Yeah, me too. It was to you. Spoiler alert. Hey, Leah. Come here real quick. So, the tall tree slopes down, and this one at the bottom here, right? If you look, yeah, no, people. If you look up, this tree right here in front of us, you look up and go to the right. There's like a little dark pocket, like shadow.
I see it.
There's people up there.
How?
You see those dots?
Wait, those are people?
Yeah.
I don't see people.
Those are people.
I see nothing. How? How do you see people? How?
Because they're moving.
But I mean, like,
Just that little,
can't
there's like
climb
that,
this,
there's
can
that crack, there's that shadowy crack, right?
Yeah. Near the top.
And to the left of it, there's a little tiny dot
Like
of
a
shadow.
circle.
And I see two things moving up there.
Oh yeah, like something white and then something like dark.
Yeah.
But I don't think people can be there.
See him? Yeah, he just jumped back. He's repelling.
What?
You see him swinging?
I do.
See him swinging?
Person. How did you get there?
That's a lot of no.
Dude. I mean, that's so high. Dude.
His shadow is bigger than he is.
Yeah,
You see a shadow?
that is insanity, man.
Dude, I would never do that in a million years.
I do kind of wish I had the SLR with me because I'd zoom in and be like, don't do that.
I
That's-
think something tells me this is not his first time
That's
rappelling.
dangerous.
Dangerous.
I literally,
How much line do you have to have?
like, I literally have like a stomachache right now.
Two.
Just like looking at that.
Careful, how much line do you have to do that? A lot.
A few feet.
This is, I don't know,
That's-
basically one of the most beautiful places I've ever stood in my life.
Yeah.
Driving in here, you have Bridal Veil Falls on your right, and you have El Capitan on the left. As you go into the valley, and it's just like breathtaking.
And when you first see El Capitan as you're pulling into the valley, there's like every single parking spot is taken to view it. And we got a tip from people that were kept near us at Kings Canyon saying go to Cathedral Beach Picnic Area. And it's like a tiny little turnoff that I never would have turned off in a
I would have
million
missed
years.
it, yeah.
And this is perfect. There's like
There's a handful of
other
people
than
on
people
there.
getting
Yeah.
married, there's only one other person on the huge beach, and it is, other than us, it is completely quiet other than the sound of nature, and you have like an amazing 180-degree view of the river
whole
flowing through
valley.
in front of El Capitan on the Dawn Wall, and this is amazing. So thank you for the tip.
Yeah. And I'm still got like, my stomach is in my throat looking at these people up here rock climbing.
I think they're gonna be okay.
Oh, well, I mean,
not what
to your
it
point, you don't, decide on a Wednesday morning, like,
I'm gonna try this.
I think I'm going to take up rock climbing today.
Yeah.
Let's go into Yosemite and climb that one. That looks fun.
Plenty of fun.
That looks like a good time. So hopefully the audio picks up, but we're at the bottom of Lower Yosemite Falls. And I'm looking opposite because I'll turn at the last second so the lens doesn't get covered in water. But it is a heck of a view down here.
Got a little Let's Head Wherever exclusive national park hiking tip. Ready for this? It is not good enough to pack water. You actually have to take it out of the car
Yes.
and bring it with you on the hike.
Is that how that goes?
It does. It's supposed to go that way. Today it did not go that
You
way.
didn't do that. That's poor planning.
So the intention was to hike Upper Yosemite Falls, and we did intend to make it all the way.
Not all the way.
It's like a 6 to 8 hour hike, and that's not what the goal was today. But we were intending to make it to Colombia Rock, which is about halfway, which is still honestly pretty
It's good.
ambitious.
It's a good
We've been
hike.
on a couple other short walks and got to get back to the dog at some point in time. But we forgot all water. So we got maybe a little more than halfway there
Yeah.
and said, you know, this is kind of tough. And we don't have a drop of water for 4 people.
Well, even going up halfway, it was 600 feet, over 600 feet of elevation gain.
With no water for 4 people.
It was pretty vertical. That was actually, for that little journey up the side of the mountain, that was actually pretty challenging.
Yeah. And my intention was to hydrate well yesterday, which is not a substitute for bringing water, but it's better than nothing. But instead I hydrated with Captain Morgan. So not our best hiking day of all days.
I was just wholly unprepared for today. I
However-
wasn't prepared, like mentally. I wasn't prepared physically. Like, it's hot. It's hot right now.
One kid that will not be named whined the entire time. It is really hot. We expected
Yeah.
to be cold. I have a backpack full of jackets. It is hot.
Yeah, I'm wearing pants and I brought a windbreaker up.
However, it was beautiful
Yeah,
and no regrets,
Yeah.
other than the water thing
other than the water.
and the hydration.
We would have made it much further with water. But
Beautiful.
all right, there's always next time.
Go ahead and write that tip down.
Yeah, write that tip down. If you're going hiking, bring water. So we stopped for a little picnic. We have certainly had worse views during lunch. So what'd you do on Wednesday? Oh, nothing. Just went and ate a sandwich next to Capitan and BD.
Hiking delay. We've lost about 1.5 liters of water on Elliot's pants. Sorry. Thanks for hanging on to Dad's camelback, and sorry that your butt's wet.
It's fine.
Walking through a mountain in
Yeah.
Yosemite National Park, as you do.